You're about to meet a self-proclaimed travel pro who takes pride in towing the line between controversial and con man. His hacks are equal parts ingenious and outrageous. But if you got the confidence to see what you can get away with, the answer might be a lot. Here's ABC's David Wright.
We all know that the friendly skies often aren't.
Airlines are in the business of taking advantage of you when you're down.
Which is why this man doesn't feel guilty at all.
My name is Justin Ross Lee. I'm a travel influencer and the owner of Pretentious Pocket. We make the world's finest pocket squares.
He's reminiscent of Frank Abagnale.
Hello.
Of Catch Me If You Can fame.
You're up.
A travel hacker whose video on Elite Daily went viral. Sharing the travel tips of a first-class scam artist.
I became a travel expert purely by accident. I had a taste of the finer things in life. I've been able to curtail my technique.
Taking advantage of free Wi-Fi, free food, and free booze.
Why spend money on an office space when I can just come here?
He often goes to the first-class lounge even on days he's not flying. His tip? Buy a refundable first-class ticket. Enjoy all the comforts on the other side of security, and when you're done for the day, cash it in instead of boarding the flight.
Do I ever get any pushback for canceling a refundable fare? No. The same way you don't get pushback for returning socks at the Gap. These airlines make the rules, and I just play by them. I sleep very well at night.
To avoid the long lines in the departure area,
I have my Uber drop me off at arrival. So big deal. I take an escalator.
And if he decides he doesn't like the person assigned to sit next to him, he knows a surefire way to change partners. Feign a nut allergy.
I call the flight attendant over and I'll say, excuse me, but there's peanut residue in the seats. You'll find that you're going to be reaccommodated pretty quickly. Now, yes, I understand that's a dirty technique. It's a dirty trick.
These cutthroat strategies haven't exactly endeared him to the travel industry.
I answer a lot of hate mail. You're a giant. Will the real JRL please stand up?
But they do seem to work for him. And as long as they do, Lee is unapologetic.
I don't scam airlines. Airlines scam consumers. They're Goliath, and I'm David.
The airlines aren't his only targets. He says he's also a master at getting the cheapest hotel room available. Ever heard of corporate discounts? Well, who says you have to actually work for the company to take advantage of them?
I think you're a schmuck if you don't become a Raytheon employee through Vistaprint.
A believable business card is apparently all you need. His video even details what he says is a surefire method for an upgrade. Identify which manager is likely to be most sympathetic or most intimidated and complain.
The makeshift setup at the club lounge is incredibly lackluster. I would hate to have to move to the Grand Hyatt. I think that would be a silly thing to do.
The customer is always right, right?
We have a new suite.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Lee is so confident in his skill.
Let's see what we got here.
He's going to try to show us how it's done.
The feng shui's all messed up.
Getting an upgrade while our cameras are rolling. First, he does his research, then makes the call.
It's my first time staying at your property as a Diamond member, and so far my expectations really haven't been met.
We'll see how he fares in a bit. But first, we should note that you don't have to bend the rules to be treated well. True frequent flyers get treated like kings. People like Tom Stuker, United's 13 million mile man. He's that guy whisking past you at O'Hare on that golf cart, a privilege Stuker has earned in dozens of long-haul flights. So many, United named a jumbo jet for him. So many, he once traded in a few for a cameo on Seinfeld. He has his own line at check-in.
Hey, Sally, how you doing?
Where the agents know him by name.
How often do you see him, Sally?
Oh, at least once a week, maybe twice a week.
Do you feel at home when you're flying?
Oh, gosh, yes. Oh, man. People have vacation homes. I have United.
Can you give me a tour?
Sure.
United is less fond of this man, 22-year-old Aktarer Zaman, who my colleague Dan Harris recently visited.
Here is my desk with this laptop that controls everything.
So we are basically in the global headquarters of Skiplagged.
His website, Skiplagged, helps people find cheap fares the airlines didn't intend. Here's how it works. A traveler looking to fly from, say, Indianapolis to New York City may find that it's cheaper to book a flight to Charlotte that connects in New York and get off the plane early. They're called hidden city fares, and the airlines actually prohibit them. But that doesn't stop Zaman.
This is knowledge that can be derived from publicly available information, and the industry has been trying to suppress this knowledge.
United has filed a lawsuit claiming he intentionally and maliciously used Skipflagged to damage United's business.
So you don't feel like you're enabling people to behave in an unethical way?
I'm providing access to information, so what people do with the information is up to them.
For time and
Back
more
to
money
Justin
through
Ross
property.
Lee, still trying for that hotel upgrade.
I understand if you're fully committed, but
When hardball doesn't work, he switches gears and goes for the soft sell. The conversation, always polite.
I would really appreciate that.
A smile and a good tip can go a long way.
I do believe in karma, especially in the hospitality industry. Yelling is never going to get you anywhere.
But today just isn't his day. He ends up with some extra hotel points, but no upgrade. Even the wiliest travelers can't win every time. I'm David Wright for Nightline in New York.